It's been a while since I heard that anyone was pleased to meet anyone. I won't forget you in a hurry. Wildfire welcomes you. So, you went to all this trouble to find Wildfire. What help is it you need?
I didn't know you'd put on a show for the overworld, too. Impressive.
Well, this is new. Wildfire can barely take care of the underworld, and now outsiders are looking for assistance from us. This Stellaron you speak of, I've never heard of it. But if it's a secret that even we locals don't know about, then one name does come to mind. The current Supreme Guardian is a liar who uses sweet words to deceive the underworld. She's never cared about our survival.
Stop right there. I won't allow you to insult the Madam Guardian.
Miss Overworld, my words may be painful to you, but every one of them is true. Go out into the towns and hear for yourself. See how the people here suffer. I haven't gotten close to voicing the extent of the underworld's grievances, young lady. But I will respect your request. I will leave it at that for now. Let's get back to the main topic. The name that came to my mind was Svarog.
Huh? Isn't Svarog Wildfire's sworn enemy?
Why would a mere robot in the underworld have knowledge of important secrets?
Sworn enemy. Not how I see it. The young master here is closer. Svarog is a cold and unfeeling machine. He recognizes only the dead reasoning of his calculations. Svarog is not against Wildfire. Or perhaps I should say, Wildfire isn't even of concern to him. That ancient robot witnessed the war. If you're looking to pick up a thread, he may well be your best source.
Yeah, I remember hearing this world was invaded by the Legion hundreds of years ago.
Robots don't forget. If Svarog hasn't heard of your Stellaron, then I'm afraid perhaps no one has.
In which case, we need to think of a way to convince Svarog to communicate with us.
Or get him to hand over his memory bank. We could go through it ourselves.
What should we do?
We've tried repeatedly to negotiate with Svarog, but he rejects every effort. He believes that Wildfire is a threat. Still, if it were you guys... it's difficult to say. We have time. Let's get into the detail tomorrow. It's late, and you must have been through a lot. Go back to the town and rest. I'll make arrangements.
Again? I'm starting to get nervous of arranged rest on this planet.
As for our Silvermane girl here, do you have time? I'd like to talk with you in private.
Do do. Gonna go watch my boy stream. Do 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 do. Wait, no, I can hear myself. Yeah, I can hear myself. Hello, yeah, me. I can hear myself. Hear myself.
It's still early. Where to now?
Oh, you must be Oleg's guest.
Hey!
A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Goethe family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. Eventually, he actually did it. Have you seen that stylish Goethe hotel? Strictly speaking, it's a branch of this grand hotel.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more first? Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time. That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think? Don't you have something cool to say? Like, appearances can be deceiving?
I don't try to disagree. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now? I guess this is the cosmic Wild West. Anyone else sleepy?
You seem pretty exhausted. Don't overexert yourself. I'll do it.
I'll keep watch.
Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are. The Silvermane guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Kokolia, forget it. It's meaningless to talk about it now. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go and rest.
I lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all? Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never! A new world.
That voice again. Such a strange dream. May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
Who goes there? Show yourself. you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh? I understand. The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things? This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze? Your confidence actually makes me even more worried. This isn't like helping a child make a snowball. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors. I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her. You mean... What was I thinking? No, I shouldn't. That was a diabolical thought. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog. Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while. I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. The quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Look somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help. I'm grateful. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more. Somehow.
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours. As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in. You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. I hope it's still intact. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the Fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us. We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go. And watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. We can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view. Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage. After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place. Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person. I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Huh.
What?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow. Never mind.
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters. Careful! Enemies ahead. These aren't like vagrants. They won't...
Don't treat me like a new recruit. I'm all too familiar with the monsters of the Fragmentum. Let's get ready to fight.
Time for the main event. Let's rock!
Let's make it quick.
We shall take back what we lost. Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
Turn up the volume! This is our chance. Take this! Tedious.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible. There's a bunch of crates piled over there. Maybe we can find what we're looking for. Watch out for monsters. They like to hide. If you need to, clear the area before you dig for the supplies. Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use.
You mean that's someone...
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground.
The scent... Let's go then. We need to find something.
Time for the main event. Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
We shall take back what we lost. Well done. This will keep us well stocked.
Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
Don't let him fool you. Everyone in the underworld knows that this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
About that.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
200.
What?
200 shield?
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew—
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomerald crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Thank you. Whoever you are, you guys can take all of these things. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill. Oh, right! The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
That object was pretty important to you, right? Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
I don't really get what you just said. Anyway, we should get moving. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This way. This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs, why do I feel like I've seen them before?
Pretty good crowd today. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all. Let's rock! This is our chance.
Unworthy of my time. Fleeting light, roaring flood.
This battle is unavoidable. Evildoer.
Let's go. Keep at it.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
These stairs.
Rules are made to be broken. All will be revealed. In lunar flame!
Let's rock! We shall take back what we lost.
Try harder.
Turn up the volume!
This is our chance.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them! There's always a weakness.
Sword War. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so... We made it! It's been so...
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself. No. No. Empty. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you! I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal!
Here to crash the party?
My past is gradually coming to light.
The Express has been a lifeline. Time to return the favor.
Tread carefully.
These crates have been... Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars! Give these Trailblazers your blessing!
Move carefully.
A gift from the stars!
Let's go. Batter up!
Evildoer! This battle is unavoidable.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Scared yet? Look out!
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
You'll pay for them. Who's the lucky one today? We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
That was it? Oh, please. You don't think I could do it? But still, fighting alongside you two was pretty fun. Should be all clear now. Let's poke around. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supplies for our cuts and bruises stored in that corner there. I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
It wasn't my imagination.
Huh? What are you talking about?
This building? This playground equipment? I've seen it all before.
What? Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have been used if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess. Wait, unless before that...
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry. Come on. I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure.
I found this.
What is this?
Natasha would often teach us how to make different handicrafts.
And why give it to me?
You gave your medal to that kid Eric.
But didn't someone work hard to make this?
You sure are prissy. We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right. It's... Yes! We found it! Great! It's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
This is something from when I was a child.
When you were a child? Are you sure?
Yes. I remember now. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me, I used to live here. I'm an undergrounder.
You're... an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cocolia, the Supreme Guardian, adopted you? Then...
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so blurry. No. Mother would never do that to me. There's no way she would. The architect said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen. I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future Supreme Guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it a secret?
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past. And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of guardian successor. But I'm not good enough. Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Wow. Ugh, so annoying.
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well, if you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for? Get to it!
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything. Thank you, Zila. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation. Never has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Balabog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Yeah, Lady Branya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh? How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
I should let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby.
Oh, it's here. We found it. Thank you, Perkins.
Warning. Warning. Danger detected. Protect Clara. Initiating active defense mode.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. She's not bad, right?
Command received. Danger removed. Deactivating active defense mode.
This place is dangerous. You should leave. Oh, I came here for these painkillers too. There are a lot of people hurt at the vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different? If everyone could just get along, things would be easier. Here you are. I hope the medicine is of help to you. No. Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me in and took care of me. I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me, especially everyone from Wildfire. Mr. Svarog doesn't want to hurt people, but he always follows the calculations of his analysis. He thinks that interaction with humans is inefficient.
Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground, but Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe. Yes. Mr. Svarog is very stubborn. He says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions that best protect humanity. I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, Mr. Svarog won't change his mind. So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog. Hopefully one day he'll finally listen.
Clara, what are you doing here?
You're Miss Zila from Wildfire. I came here to...
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine? If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running errands for them?
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living conditions for the vagrants aren't great. There's not even a clinic in their camp, so I wanted to help them out. Also, not all of them are bad people. Everyone just wants to survive. Miss Zila, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then, can you give me some? The vagrant's injuries are quite serious.
I see. Let's split these painkillers then.
Really? We don't need to ask Miss Natasha first?
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us. She'll understand.
Great! Thank you.
Are you leaving? This old town...
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And I have some more things I need to look for here first.
Understood. Be careful, though.
Metal plates and bandages. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder.
Feeling good. I must stay focused.
I'm not done yet. If I am to cut through the heart of a star, more time is needed. It's still early. Where to now?
Nat, we're back.
That's our Zila. Nothing if not Oh, let me see. Metal plates, gauze bandages. Huh. It's just... there are... Huh. If she was there too, then I understand. I think you made the right decision.
Hey, don't worry.
No need. I'll handle the clinic. I'm sure they won't mind. They seemed in good spirits.
I bet old Oleg wants to talk about Svar.
Oh, no worries. I hope they...
Huh? Tired already?
Aren't you? We didn't get any rest last night.
You're gonna have to step it up, you know? My record is 6 days, no shut-eye.
Hey, they're finally back! That's nothing. The unannounced disappearance record holder is right here.
And that's something to be proud of?
It's good to have everyone back together. Let me get straight to it. Regarding the Stellaron and your predicament in the overworld, your friends have gone over both with me again. The last time I saw Kokolia, she was an impressive young lady. I never thought that after becoming the Guardian... All I can say is that I sympathize with your situation. Rest easy. Wildfire won't go behind your back on this. Your plan sounds a bit like the ravings of a drunken miner, but at least you're offering a road forwards. We Underworlders haven't had a road to anywhere for a long time now, and you can see how things have become. I'm willing to give you guys a shot.
Don't worry, Mr. Oleg. We'll make sure you don't regret it.
Ravings of a drunken miner is a little harsh.
Maybe it is, but I think we need to set our sights on something a bit more realistic. You guys want to know the whereabouts of the Stellaron. Wildfire wants to remove the restrictions on the Underworld. In other words, Svarog is the target of both our efforts. If we can't deal with the boss, we can't deal with anything.
He wouldn't understand. You're forgetting he's a robot. It'd be faster to smash him to scrap metal.
We should make preparations for both approaches. Of course, it's better to settle matters through peaceful means, but if the situation changes, we must be prepared for armed conflict at a moment's notice. Wildfire has tried many times to make contact with Svarog, without success. He has no intention of engaging with us. At our current strength, it would be incredibly dangerous to use force. Svarog's robots don't fear sacrifice, and I don't want to risk Underworld lives. But things have changed. Your arrival constitutes an external variable for Svarog. I may not have the full picture. but perhaps you guys have an opportunity to sway him.
That would be best.
Our scheme is coming along nicely. But I fear that Svarog just isn't the swaying type. You'll understand when you get to his territory. Things never run smoothly down here. What about you, Miss Silvermane? You're the only one here that isn't compelled to do or die with Svarog. I'd like to hear your plan.
Well, the underworld is still a part of Belobog. If Svarog's existence constitutes a threat to the people here, I will of course stand with you.
Excellent. An enlightened answer, young lady, and spoken like a true successor to the guardianship. Seeing as we're all on the same side, there's no reason to delay. Let's go. I've arranged for a guide to take you to Svarog. Wildfire's relationship with Svarog has been hostile for a long time now. Accompanying you would only lead to misunderstandings. We'll be nearby, awaiting orders. If things go south, we'll be there in no time. Zila, perhaps you can take our outsider friends the rest of the way.
I'm on it, boss. Hook?
This I really wasn't expecting.
So, the moles are a part of Wildfire.
Ah, that's right. It's me.
Kiddo, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I will be your guide, friends. By order of... I gotta say I'm a little upset at the thought of you choosing a toddler over...
All right, don't get started. But I want to ask you something. Everyone...
My specialty's in the field, perhaps.
You've been in...
No, but I felt my way around the outside and... Hey, what are you trying to say? Name me someone... My legacy will prove that
Oh, enough. Jeez.
Great! Stay...
Sampo, are we there yet?
Do you have...
This is Svarog's lair?
Many vagrants are staying here temporarily.
Isn't it dangerous for them to...
No. Svarog may be ruthless, but he never attacks without If I hadn't moved away when I...
You're coming with? I'm keeping score. What a heavy gate. Okay, watch this. Open sesame!
Is that a secret code or something?
It's an imaginary password that children like to use. And I don't think it's going to be of much use.
I was just about to get into those. Luckily for us, I've already figured out the mechanism for this gate. They don't just let any Joe...
certificate...
Correct. Only prospectors with the right certification can get in or... Honestly, it's a very profitable little venture. If only I'd be...
Timeout. What...
Oh, that's simple. You see the robots over by the vagrants? They're all Svarog. Apart from them keeping a watchful eye on these hooligans, another one of their duties is processing. Not a clue. I never had the urge to go on a Svarog suicide mission before.
It feels like the people here are all under the supervision of robots. This would be unthinkable on the surface.
This has to be one of them, right?
It looks...
Is it even awake in there?
Protocol. Certification failure.
Huh?
Launching stage 1 process. Who is the reigning champion of...
Infernal construction...
Sampo.
Sampo Gus.
Aren't you...
Well, I don't know everything.
Please answer the following question.
Hold still.
My design.
Hey, what do you... Alas, this place is a bit of a mixed bag. Plenty of characters. Keep your wits about you, friends. Don't let anyone deceive you.
It's all good.
Did you hear? Those idiots got into... I've said it before. Well, what do you...
Do you ever talk about...
But it's true!
Did you see those extra boxes of medical?
Clara, I assume.
Who's Claire?
Not even Clara.
Family.
Well, you'll understand.
No! How do you know? To make this thing move again. If you should be asked. I saw him.
Yo, listen up. This one's for internal combustion engine champion 88 lighted the moon of a city.
Launching stage 1 Who is the reigning champion? Correct. Certification result. Please extend your...
My right hand? So this is...
Great. Only 2 more steps.
Protocol.
Huh? What? Seems like the...
Ugh, let's get this over with.
You mean this? Here.
Yeah, whatever. Riddle me this. A micro... You don't know the answer?
No. How do you know? To make this thing move again. If you believe a word, you should be asking people. I saw him connecting a microcrystalline...
Yeah, whatever. Riddle me this. A mic... Huh? Ugh, now I have to do this. What are you doing? I meant her.
Huh? Me again? Ow.
There, 1 step left.
Whatever the case.
There's...
Protocol. Initialization failure.
Not encouraged.
System restoration failure. Threat elimination activate.
Finally, no more...
Let's make it quick.
I told ya I could fight.
Take this! Time for the main event. Turn up the volume!
You'll pay for this.
Stand down and I'll spare you.
Sword Ward!
Evil doer.
This is our chance. pretty good crowd today.
Unworthy of my time.
Learn how to be.
Let me try and reset its
Certification system online.
Why is it always me? How come it hurt even more than the other two? At least that's the final step. We can get in now, right?
This better work.
See? Not so bad having set.
Yeah, thank
I'll commend you to the chief.
All right. Well, let me issue a warning now. Everything from here on out is uncharted territory.
Now to set the record straight.
Ooh, did anyone...
A gate?
It looks like this gate has a more complicated structure than the last one.
Sampo, what is this? Huh? Sampo?
Oh, where did he run off to? He was just here a second ago.
This isn't the first time.
It's that same type of robot again.
Visitors for Svarog detected. Protocol initiating.
Are we gonna smash this one too?
Certification failure. Request rejected. Visitors must...
Clara? Oh, the girl we need to get permissions from her? Family. Huh, weird.
Don't trouble yourself about it. I don't know if this will work.
Obtaining audio data.
The energy core's bearing component is broken. If we don't repair it, Timmy, I'm going back to Rivet Town. Maybe I can
Recording recovery complete. Resuming execution of Clara's command.
She went back? We were just there. Sounds like we better head.
Wait, you guys went sightseeing in another town?
It wasn't as fun as you think.
That little girl heading into the Fragmentum all by herself? It doesn't bear thinking about. Her strength belies her appearance, but even so...
You don't look so tough yourself. Well, let's find her. Svarog's not going anywhere.
This is a big town. Where should we start?
Claire said she was going to find components, right? Let's start with Nat's storage room.
Isn't this the robot that was following Clara?
These can openers all look the same.
Shh.
Initializing self-repair. Clara. In danger. Must.
In danger?
Workshop.
Wait. Not good. Just as we feared, there's some.
Let's go.
Stay alert. Rules are made to be broken.
Let's rock!
Tedious. All will be revealed. In lunar flame! A blade of moonlight.
You'll pay for them.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Let's make it quick.
This song's just...
Are you okay, Clara? Are you hurt?
Thanks, everyone. I'm fine. Just a few scratches.
You shouldn't be running around by yourself. It's too dangerous. What are you looking for here?
There's a fault with one of the energy supply units at the base. If I don't repair it soon, everyone at the settlement will be affected. I knew there was a workshop in this town, so I wanted to try my luck here. I found all the components I need, but then I ran into a monster. You guys saved me. I'll tell Mr. Svarog about it. Huh? What do you need to see him for? I can pass him a message.
No. This time, we need to set things straight with him, face to face. Can you take us to meet him?
But Mr. Svarog doesn't like talking to others, especially Wildfire.
Don't I know it? But he's evaded communication with us for too long. This time, we have to see him.
I know you're working hard for the people down here, but Mr. Svarog doesn't trust human emotions. He only trusts his calculation results. So, I can't take you to see him. If Mr. Svarog and you had a fight, someone would get hurt for sure. Maybe even bystanders.
Listen, kid, you...
Clara, you said it yourself before, right? Svarog's duty is to protect the underworld and preserve the civilization here. We have the same wish. Why would he refuse to cooperate with us?
I know Mr. Svarog. He isn't affected by other people's wishes. He only follows logical judgments. Terrible things are happening on this world. Mr. Svarog thinks that the overworld will end soon.
What?
According to his calculation results, the strength of the underworlders won't be enough to prevent the disaster. His plan is to keep the underworlders away from the source of the disaster so they can survive for longer.
Isn't that just putting us in a cage? It's ridiculous. What difference does it make if our death gets postponed a couple of days? How is that better than putting up a fight?
I'll definitely return the favor, but not like this. If you don't mind, I still have important things to do. I'll go back now.
Clara!
It's no use, Zila. She's made up her mind. I could tell from her expression. We'll have to think of another way.
That's no ordinary kid. So,
She's incisive and determined.
did you really have to add that last part?
It looks like we'll have to get past Clara if we want to speak to Svarog.
Then good luck persuading that mass of metal.
Clara mentioned Svarog's calculus. The strength of the Underworlders won't be enough to prevent the disaster.
So, you think Svarog's
No. His calculation is correct. At its current strength, it is high. Precisely. If we can make Svarog believe.
But how can we get him to do that?
There's always. I assume.
She turned that way, quick! Today me is even more awesome than yesterday me. Huh? Where'd she go? We'll just have to...
Your mother would be proud of you, Branya.
Batter up!
Turn up the volume! I told ya I could fight.
This battle is evildoer. You'll pay for this.
This song's... Let's make it quick. Take this!
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all!
We shall take back what we lost. Show your courage.
Oh, it's you. You keep saying...
Are you repairing this installation, Clara?
Huh?
The dimensions and wear of these two roller components look very different from the rest of the unit. You must have only just replaced them. You replaced the damaged components, but the unit isn't starting up as normal.
Yeah, I fixed a lot of things.
Why isn't Spark...
I don't want to disturb him. This installation was...
You know, Clara, if you're too kind...
I think I found the source of the problem. You replaced the roller. You two, give me a hand. We should...
More fixing?
Can we really fix this?
Relax.
Less asking.
Whoa, it lit up. Thanks, guys.
So, the settlement's energy supply problem is solved for the time being?
Yes. The people on the outskirts don't need to worry about heat or light now. I understand. You helped a lot of injured people in the mine, and you risked going into the town for supplies. You're good people. If there's any other way I can help you, I'll do my best. But this...
How are we gonna convince her? The present situation is... we're here! This planet isn't doomed after all! Clara, you're observant, right? Take a look at us. Do we look like Underworlders?
Well... You do look very different from other people.
right! That's because we're not from here. We've never been a factor in Svarog's calculations. And if those calculations are based solely on the strength of the Underworlders, then the results don't apply to the present situation.
When did Svarog start doing his calculations, Clara?
It was a long time ago.
Circumstances have changed since then. There's a Silvermane guard down here now. Is that part of Svarog's calculation? There's just no way that Svarog's calculations would have included variables like us, you know?
Different planet? Don't treat me like a child. Those are just made-up stories that grown-ups like to tell. I don't...
Hey, she and March aren't lying, Clara. I believe them.
Branya...
I know how you feel, Clara. You want new hope for the underground. I also have doubts, but my gut tells me that March, Dan Hung, and she, they are the new hope this world has been waiting for. Let them meet Svarog, and let's see if his calculation result is any different.
Okay, I'll take you.
Really? Awesome!
I understand now. Trying to change Mr. Svarog's mind on my own would take forever, and all the while, people would be getting sick. I don't want that to happen. If you guys, everyone, follow me.
Branya, I didn't know you'd stick up for us like that back there. Well said.
It was nothing, I just said what I truly felt.
I'm back, Timmy.
Welcome back, Miss
Timmy, open the gate.
Outsiders detected.
It's okay. They're all...
Command received. Access restriction terminal unlocked. Welcome back, Miss Clara and guests.
If you can't...
It's okay, Clara.
I'll leave negotiations to you guys.
Negotiating with robots.
Are you ready?
I'm back, Mr. Svarog.
I see that the energy supply system is back online. Thank you, Clara. But why have you brought them?
Mr. Svarog, they want to talk to you about going to the surface.
Analyzing. Analysis result. Target does not belong to Wildfire. Background unknown. Classification unknown. You have arrived on Clara's recommendation. I will give you an opportunity to speak.
Oh, hey, sounds like he's willing to communicate. Quick.
An inadequate pretext. You are not from the underground. You have no right to represent underworld humanity. Proceed with your central point. Do not...
He cut you off.
Stay focused. Remember, we have to make him see that we're a variable in the calculation.
Stellaron. Searching database. Access denied. Discussing Stellaron with unauthorized targets. Prohibited. You are broaching a secret that lies at the heart of this world. A secret that should remain unreassessing targets. Threat index red.
As expected.
We've come this far. Out with it already. Just...
Historical records state that humanity has already made multiple efforts to engage with the Stellaron. Without exception, these efforts have been motivated by human greed. Attempts to secure as instructed by the architects. Any attempt to engage with the Stellaron will result in
What should we do? This is going from bad to worse.
There is no evidence to suggest you are an exception. Calculation peacekeeping protocol temporarily disengaged.
Extermination?
Peace talks are over.
Mr. Svarog!
Leave, Clara.
Clara, it's dangerous here.
Looks like we have to take...
Prototype number 3. Monitoring automaton Svarog. Exterminate. Annihilation permitted. Purge initiated.
Your mother would be proud of you, Branya.
March. Stay with the group. Just as the databank requires updating, so I must keep evolving.
Nice! I should write this into my next song.
I'm back, Mr.
Executing annihilation.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Calculating result.
Move carefully. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Turn up the volume!
Evildoer.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Purge initiated.
You're annoying! Try that again! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
The time is now.
This battle is unavoidable.
This song's just for you. Keep up my tempo!
Value exceeds threshold.
How can you put up your best fight without a doctor on the battlefield? All of you, stay focused. I'm right behind you.
Nat, how did you...
Guess you guys had a bad talk, huh?
Sampo! I knew you'd be...
Base breached. Armed wildfire personnel. All subjects are high-risk individuals. Executing annihilation. Executing operation.
Move carefully.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all!
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Pretty good crowd today.
Evil doer.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present!
Push forward. Analysis complete.
You can't run!
High-risk individual.
You'll pay for this.
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume.
Purge initiated.
Try that again! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Calculating result.
It's too late to repent.
Keep up my tempo!
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
This battle is unavoidable.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Executing operation. Value exceeds threshold.
Oh, God.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
Please don't hurt Mr. Svarog!
Clara! You...
Mr. Svarog can't fight anymore. Please! Please don't hurt him!
Claire. Ra.
Mr. Svarog, don't push yourself any further. Can you tell them what you know? Mr. Svarog, you said you were willing to make all my wishes come true, right? My biggest wish right now is for everyone to work together. Like family. Recently, I learned something new. Calculation results can't always bring people happiness. Even if the world outside the cage isn't beautiful, people still want to know what it's like.
Assessment system reset. Successful. Processing variables. Variable 1. Clara's request. Variable 2. Outsider's intentions. Updated assessment result. Transference of decision-making authority to outsiders. Outsiders are granted access to Stellaron intelligence.
So we did it?
Clara seems like the only one who can break through Svarog's cold logic. I hope his memory bank really does contain—
Is this it, Nat? Us? Wildfire?
No, Zila. Our battle. Their battle. It's just beginning.
Finally. We finally made it to this point.
What's up? Nervous?
No. But I do have an aching feeling in my chest. I'm ready. Reveal the truth. I'm listening.
March, lead the counterattack. I believe in you.
I have finished collating the Stellaron data and records. Requesting database materials cache, serial number 13175. Encryption level, highest. Request approved. Transmission.
This is the fruit of many years of research, Madam Guardian. The evidence is irrefutable. This so-called Stellaron is the source of all the destruction.
The people will struggle to accept this conclusion, Doctor. If we were to tell them that the almighty Elisa Rand activated this thing and triggered the eternal freeze.
It's the truth, madam. The truth won't change with the opinions of the people. The reports before you are the precious result of painstaking effort on the part of Belobog's greatest scholars. You must trust the weight of its conclusion.
I have never doubted you, Doctor. On the contrary, I am resolute in the face of this conclusion. From the moment I took up this mantle, that voice, their voice, has made its home in my mind. I cannot shake them. I shouldn't be telling you this. Let's return to your research, Doctor. I'm afraid I cannot make these reports known to the public, unless...
Unless? Unless what? Please, proceed, madam.
Unless you have found a way to completely destroy the Stellaron.
I understand. In the name of preservation, I will fulfill this mission.
Cache number 13175. Transmission complete. Next transmission. Cache number 24830.
I don't understand, Doctor. Why do we have to hide such valuable research results away? They're the work of a lifetime.
You're still young, child. There will come a day, when you do understand. This Supreme Guardian, she sees further than you or I. All her decisions are for the security of Belobog.
I just think it's a shame. Our research has hit an obstacle. Meanwhile, your results will be buried in the snow.
Don't be upset, child. You still have lots of time ahead of you. When you find a way to destroy the Stellaron, our efforts will have been worth it.
Cache number 24830. Transmission complete. Next transmission. Cache number 57614.
This is... Why is there a robot here?
During his life, this was Dr. Mearsheimer's personal robot bodyguard. I heard it's a prototype from the Great War. Since the doctor and his assistants passed away, it's remained here. It hasn't moved an inch.
Oh, I see. Let's start. We must unearth the doctor's research conclusions. All of them.
Madam Guardian, I've found them. All the documents are here.
Good. That'll do.
Madam Guardian, what should we do with the robot?
It would seem a great waste to destroy it. Find someone to reset its system, and then arrange for it to be sent to the underworld. I hear that the development group is in need of a robot with defense capabilities.
Yes, madam.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but these results must be taken care of by the architects. One day, somebody will be able to carry out your behest.
Cache number 57614. Transmission complete. Concluding data transmission.
So, the truth is clear now, right?
And it would appear that they never succeeded. Now only one question remains. Why would Cocolia exhibit such a sudden change in her attitude towards us?
Branya, are you okay?
I'm fine. I just feel a little faint. Why, Mother? Maybe she wasn't aware. Maybe she...
I'm sorry. It's no use lying to yourself, Branya. It's time for you to make a decision.
Hey, can I have a word with you? I know that we'll need time to process this new information, but we have to decide on our next plan as soon as possible. The Furnace Core. Thank you. What you've done has brought new hope to the underworld. Now, we have to wait and see. But maybe this will lead to a new lease on life. Well, you should really be thanking Sampo. If it weren't for his intel, we wouldn't have made it in time. As Wildfire's leader, I couldn't simply look on while you fought on our behalf. We had to come help.
Huh? So you're the real chief? What about Oleg?
Oleg has always acted on my behalf. He helps me deal with all manner of problems in the underworld. Thanks to him, I'm able to make time for the people. I do my best to make sure that they have everything they need. At the same time, I was formulating a plan to deal with Svarog. Your arrival unraveled that carefully crafted yet rudimentary plan. And for that, you have my utmost thanks. When the underworld recovers its freedom, the people will indeed extol you as heroes. However, even though Svarog is no longer sealing off the Furnace Core, there's no way that we undergrounders could go pouring onto the surface. That cold-blooded Supreme Guardian has used lies and tricks to keep the surface separated from the underground. If she detects any change in the underworld, I don't know what she might resort to. As for Wildfire, we need more time to build up our strength. Of course, there's no doubt about that. So I'll be sending someone I trust to go with you.
Zila.
Didn't she tell you? In private, she insisted on accompanying you. Don't let her carefree nature fool you. She's actually very discerning and can read a situation like no one else. Zila is a talented scout and a quick thinker. She takes decisive action. She'll definitely be able to help you. Not to mention, you also have Branya now. It seems like the intel we got from Svarog caused her a significant shock. But with Zila by her side, I know she'll recover. Hey, when's the last time you got some rest? I heard that you've been on your feet looking for Svarog since Rivet Town. Health is everything. You won't be much use if you neglect yours. Let Wildfire take care of the furnace core for now. You head back and recuperate. If you're lucky, perhaps tomorrow you can return to the overworld.
Choice isn't as elusive as it may appear. When there is the chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
What kind of a life would I have lived if I didn't choose to board the Express?
Just where did the will of destruction come from?
Equilibrium. The universe should be in equilibrium. Yes, equilibrium. The arbiters of the equilibrium are giving you a trial. For the equilibrium of all worlds, passing the trial will prove that your strength has shaken this after equilibrium. Equilibrium.
Well, now that we're done with... But thinking about it, I feel a bit bad.
You tried your best. Don't blame yourself. I should have considered such a situation in advance. And it was Svarog who attacked first. We didn't have any other choice.
I didn't mean for you guys to start beating yourselves up over it. Look on the bright side. Things turned out all right, didn't they? Now everyone knows that the real problem here is the Stellaron, and they're willing to help us out. All in all, the mission...
But we still have a lot... Exactly. We don't even have Cocolia's sudden change in attitude. We still haven't put all of the dreams?
Oh, I remember you... It would be weird to call it a cool...
I'm wondering if these dreams aren't just random.
Because of the...
That's my hunch. But I have no proof.
Well, then that's as good as...
We solve a puzzle one piece. Also, there's still one more key character.
You're back. It must have been
Over there. See that? That used to be the worst street in Rivettown, and it's also where I grew up. My friends and I used to wander those streets, thinking about where to find our next meal. That is, until Chief Oleg got me out and took me to the orphanage. There, I learned to read and write from Natasha. At the age of 10, I started to patrol the mines with Oleg, occasionally getting into fights with the local thugs.
That sounds nice.
Nice? You being sarcastic with me?
Oh, no, sorry. Life in the underworld is difficult. I shouldn't be speaking about it so lightly.
You're always so serious. It really gets on people's nerves sometimes, you know?
Right. What I meant was... I kind of envy you, Zila. For as long as I can remember, my days have been an endless cycle of studying, etiquette lessons, and training. Every day, all I hear is, "Remember who you are, Bronya. This is against the Architect's admonishments, Bronya. Ladies shouldn't use such foul language, Bronya." Some may envy this kind of life, but I have felt trapped.
No, I can't.
In the name of the Architects, I shall
That's it? Oh, that's... It'll be better than poking people's nostrils up. I never thought that I'd be here having a heart-to-heart with the future Guardian. As a kid,
I've heard from some Silvermane veterans that before the orders were made to seal off, even though times are different now, if there is a way to bridge the gap between the two.
I'm not like you. I don't have that many grand plans for the future.
Thank you, Zila.
Speaking of which, what are you...
Yes. As long as I am the Guardian's successor. I've thought it over. There's only...
You... Hold on.
I've already thought it through, Zila. Be it my duties as her heir or as a
Bronya.
This is for you, Zila. Please help me pass it.
Okay.
Then I'll be waiting for you.
Of course. I just didn't appreciate... Very nice.
That was a good sleep. I should go meet up with March and Danheng.
Took you long enough, sleepyhead. I've noticed that our sleep routines don't match up. You either keep...
Did you have...
So that's why you slept for so long.
Well then, let's go find what...
Let's go! I can't wait!
Where have you been?
Oh, look who's here.
It's the Bane of Svarog, the big hero of the underworld. And the other big heroes.
Were those lines rehearsed?
Where's Natasha?
She has a bunch of other things to attend to. By the way, sorry for keeping that whole thing about her being the actual... I'm glad you don't mind. Natasha, she told me to make sure you return to the overworld safely.
I brought you down. I can take you back up. Free of charge. Satisfaction guaranteed.
There's no need to knock us out.
Of course not. This time, we'll go back through the furnace core. Well, for my sparkling
Enough chatter.
Hold on. Why isn't she here?
She already went back.
What? She just ditched us and went back? How could you let her?
Exactly. She has a lot of responsibility. Oh, right.
She left us a letter.
Stop overthinking and just...
Brother and sister Landau. I know the brother must refer to Japard, but... Oh, Serval! So
She gave it some good thought. But whatever's going on in that soup... Sampo.
Landau. Yeah, we're all friends. I've mostly dealt with the younger brother in the past, but the sister... She's much scared. We can set out at any time. Just come find me.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look. You came at a good time. According to my patient record, have you heard of the... Generally speaking, mutual aid... I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment. And the most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask... It sounds... If I find out there, can I entrust you with this little clinic? Good luck.
You. I've seen your cover. What's the use? Of course not. Every book I read has descriptions that match for people in my situation. What else is there to say? Are you making fun of me? Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's brother? I heard he was a top What do you mean? Dr. Vash was a people's doctor. The underworld is always short of medical resources. You think I don't want to? I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash. It's just something people... Forget I said anything. I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient.
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be... Ah! Natasha, but at this age, it's rather a lot. That girl's always trying to get me to take my medicine. My husband had the same illness as me. Then, one day, he was forever saying I miss him. Do you think so? Okay, Virtual. All right. I heard.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to her husband. I should find another patient.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? You should head. I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. A dispute? No, I just don't really approve of. She tries to say minors like me. Did you, know Dr. Vash, even knowing the risk? When life forces you to the edge, people like us, forget it. What? Listen up. You must not. Here, take this. It's.
I know where to find the one. That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha.
Hey, where do you think you... Medicine? Oh, you're the same as everyone else that comes through here. And we only take care... The Mutual Aid Society. Well, are you buying or not? Wait a minute. Your clothes. Get lost. Now.
Wait. What about our medicine?
Get lost. All of you. Save your breath and...
That medicine seller sure shut up shop in a hurry. I should head back and report to Natasha.
It's still early. Where to now? Well, are you hurt? Let me take a look. So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now there's any organization doing something. I'm not surprised. What Vash left behind is nothing. I'm guessing the patient. I don't blame you. If you're curious about...
Some people say that Dr. People's doctor. The hard truth is, of course.
The medicine Vash left behind? I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to... He may have had the capability. If it were you, would you have taken...
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness. I still haven't worked. I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. I want you to go and visit another patient once you've understood her situation.
Who are you? Who? Where's my husband? Where are they? You don't know where?
Come over here, child. That poor lady. Both are... Oh, not terribly serious. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, the two began to suffer terribly, such that death became a blessing from that moment on. Oh, she became as you see her. And yet, what more could...
Well, are you hurt? Let me take a look. Did you speak to her? By the look on your face, Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid, let me tell you, there was once a brilliant The doctor was set on developing a medicine, but his research met with obstruction time and time again. As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister. Naturally, his sister she brought... I think you know what comes next. Issuing free medicine on some level is... the...
Stop right there! Oh, playing the hero. Wait a minute, you're that clinic woman. She's after our medicine. Men, look lively and sensitive.
Rules are made to be broken.
Troublesome.
Fleeting light, roaring flood.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Well, look who we have here. Your reputation precedes you out. You listen here. I'm those poor patients. Along comes a life-saving wonder medicine, only to be the underworld is full of sick. My mutual aid society has... Seems like you are quite fine, seeing as you came... Men, seize the medicine!
Take this!
You have the worst luck running into me.
Troublesome. You'll pay for this.
Tedious.
This battle is unavoidable. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Stand down and I'll spare you. Fleeting light, roaring flood. A blade of moonlight.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you?
Moneymaker? So you admit it then? You're not in this to save...
What are you doing here?
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming.
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if the debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can...
So stubborn.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Your actions... I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next, let's go back to town.
It's still early. Where to now?
It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha.
What are you saying, Doctor?
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment.
Rational and scientific?
How dare you speak to Doc...
Ma'am, please, think for a moment. How can you still be so...
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment. I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface? I almost forgot.
Have some respect.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder. I'm out of here.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look. Oh, you're here. I'm okay. Let's leave it for now. House is good if there's anything you... He saw the human... To be honest, I knew that I was too young to know. During his stay, he